Welcome everybody, we're starting into our ESO housing hike. This is showcasing creative player houses in the Elder Scrolls Online, and I am Jaxaxo Ellis. I will be your tour guide as we visit a bunch of homes right now on the PCEU server. This is something I stream live each week at twitch.tv/JaxaxoEllis. You're always welcome to join during live stream, or if you're watching on the YouTube VOD, if you could please subscribe, that helps a ton. Streaming live. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to start here in Rubitete's Grymharth's Woe. They have made a Cat Café. It is officially open. I love this. I have a Khajiit Fun Room contest I'm hosting later this month, and maybe this would be a little bit of an inspiration. Actually, it's 1 week from today. Let's go see. Oh, this is fun. So we see cats. So we see, I could pretend these are Elfique. They could be house cats, they could be Elfique, they could be little Jaxaxo, they could be whatever they are. There's a Zabi. Okay, perfect. Right, is a homeowner here? Oh, Rubitete is here. That's awesome. Okay, so we have a cat cafe. I'm just kind of, I'm drawn to all the fun things that the cats can hop onto, right? On the wall, especially, so they can, let's just kind of go and explore all this. Oh man, I'm drawn to the wall initially, so we have like little houses, we have scratching posts, we have things for them to hop onto. This is really fun, putting different furnishings up on the wall. It's a very fun way of doing this, right? I like how they even have custom lanterns and everything everywhere, hanging baskets, kind of ties together with kind of the scratching post type of a theme too. And yeah, it's just really fun. Now here's the thing, is it a cafe for cats, or is it just a cafe that has a lot of cats in the background while you're trying to sip your tea? Well, they hiss at you. Come purr up against your leg. Could be both. Maybe they seem to have big people chairs too. So maybe it's both for Khajiit and for other people's. So we have a nice tea set up. This is nice, really nice. A lot of kind of elsewhere themes, custom couches and cushy things. Beautiful music. Yeah, really digging all the cat furniture up against the wall. Play games. It's a very fun way of doing this. Different platforms for the cats to hop onto. Really fun cat tree there. Yeah, that's the thing with housing in ESO, is that you can really do this in however you want to do it. So you can make it more modern. You can make it more fun. Oh, repurposing the fireplace as a custom bookcase. That's nice. Cat Cafe does have... Ooh, we have nice sweet things. Awesome. I like how the frosting is dripping everywhere on that, using the Murkmire shell. Very fun. So one has a lot of frosting. Maybe it's like a lava cake. Full of cream. It spills out when you cut into it. And then we have the cafe is going to be serving up drinks and food over this way. That's beautiful. Oh, you found the special thing? Oh, special sweet roll. Beautiful. Nice and fresh. Thank you, Rubitete. Thank you for being here and RPing here a bit too. You are the great baker here. So we have like a frothing machine and all sorts of cool stuff going on, right? Coffee maker of some sort. Just trying to get a good view of everything. I like how you have cat imagery throughout all this. It's just such a happy place here, right? Oh, they have a custom like cheesecake up above too. They put like little custom things on the top, so maybe those would be like little chocolate accents or something like that. I like it. They've made a whole cake out of the cheese wedges. Makes it look like well, it's a cheesecake is what it is, I suppose. A little customized with the toppings on it. I like it. Using like the top of an anniversary jubilee cake here. Oh yeah, using a lot of them. That's a really great way of using all those. Yeah, a lot of creativity on this. Wow, that's a really cool way of using the very tippy top of the cake just to isolate those berries that are on the top. Yeah, so the cool thing, another cool thing about housing is that you can sink things down and overlap things as much as you want. So if the very, very tippy top of a giant cake has berries on the top, sink it down and you can just have the berries showing. It's cool, it's cool. So it's like we're, you know, making it, right? There's fresh sweet rolls. Put a censer or incense underneath that, and then the smoke comes up. That's really cool, it's really cool. A clever way of using the animal cage here, so it's kind of like a cooling rack. All these little details. These custom creations, these cobbles of using furnishings in ways that they're not, you wouldn't normally think of, like it's not obvious, right? And you think, well, what could that be instead? Like we have these vampiric alchemy bottles and everything, but in the context of a kitchen, they just look like happy little ingredients. So, perfect, perfect. Could be moon sugar there, hopefully. Backsplash, yeah, the backsplash using the Argonian benches. I like the backsplash too. Yep, that's great. There's just so many details going on with this. It's a really just well done place, full of these little creative touches. Cat Café. Seems like there'd be rooms up above. Maybe it's also an inn. Could be. It's implying there are doors here. Could connect to other businesses. It might be more of an inn though. Up above, big places for socializing. Lots of gold to do this, but it's amazing. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful look. Can I hop on that? Little fun thing using the basket lids and everything. Oh, there's a little cat. I can't go through that one. Oh no, I'm too big. I love this. I don't think I've seen anything like this before. It's using the edge of a jewelry box because it has hinges on the back of it, so it's like a cat door that would swing, right? That's a great idea. This actually looks like it wouldn't open. So, oh, can I hop up there? Can I hop up there? Amazing. That's a great detail, isn't it? And then I love these hanging lights as well, using like a candelabra and the wicker again. Actually using quite a few furnishings for that. Nice custom shaded light there. Oh, and it's one of our custom cheesecake slices from down below with the morsel on top. I could imagine that being some chocolate goodness on top. Okay, what an amazing way to start here with Rubitete's Cat Café. Absolutely stunning. Like, I want to come here and, like, indulge and, like, order one of everything on the menu. Like, there'd be a lot of calories. Maybe had to get a doggy bag? Oh, I can't say that here, can I? Kitty bag? Kitty bag? I don't know what that is. It's kind of like the same thing, except for the cats have licked everything. Claw marks in every piece. Okay, let's keep going on. I will say thank you, thank you, thank you. And just making sure I didn't miss anything. And I have 4 more homes to visit during our housing hike. We'll see completely different things as we continue along here. Oh, they're waving? Okay, great, great, great. Goodbye, Rubitete. Another day. Next up, from Dead. I have an Alpine gallery. I'm excited to show this one off. Ayalockheart has been busy. It said that they wanted to give credit to Ayalockheart, who was the commissioned decorator on this one, and it is going to maybe be in a kind of a Japanese style. We'll go see. Okay, so Antiquarian Alpine Gallery was a home during a special event. It has come back around on Crown Store, I think, since then, but, okay. Oh, we're lost, we're going off somewhere. We have some merchandise bringing up. This is really changed up. No, it's nighttime and snowing. Yeah, Alpine Gallery, normally you would have, like, just an entry and you'd see the house here, but it's a path off to somewhere else. I love the path here with all the rocks and the trees and everything. It looks like we're out in a mountain pass somewhere. Looks like I can hop over this just to keep the cart out. Yeah, so the house would normally be right there, but instead it's a mountain, and it has wildlife on top. This is cool. I like how it's really just transformed here. Really well done. And then we do have some sort of like a blacksmithing area here. Bit of a crafting area. With their storage and their armory station. Blacksmithing station. So this is a great way of going about housing, is that there's a lot of these useful things that you can put in housing, like the crafting stations, your armory station, outfit station, transmute station, target skeletons, and DPS targets and things like that. And how do you incorporate them into a house in a way that makes it look good? So, like here we have a woodworking station, but it didn't just plunk down the woodworking station. They have all the wood that they're working on, and woodworking. And then we have all the tools for it to work on their wood. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, it's a great way of displaying this. The back of a painting makes a good backdrop for that. Yeah, it really allows you to kind of have this more embedded, more immersive type of a crafting area. Looks fantastic. And then we can go out, continuing along. Yeah, we have custom building out here. This is really fun. Bit more like a dark elf style with like the wells and the lanterns here. Oh man, I want to go explore this. Okay, so we have this whole custom building here, using a lot of this wainscoted wall. Oh, there's a transmute station there. So it's a practical home, but also just very well decorated. Warming up some tea on the fire. Have a custom kitchen over this way. All these fresh ingredients. Ooh, we have more over this way. Oh, look how we have the window treatments here. That's beautiful, using some of those octopus dividers. Then putting the reeds in there, too. I like how that breaks it up. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful painting. Stunning. Just using a couple furnishings. So we have like the Redguard Ibis luxury furnishing in there. Top of an Alinor table for the marble. Big moon. Oh, that's beautiful. It's using some fabricant shrubs. And then just a branch just to kind of flow throughout it. I love this. I love this painting. Like love. And it's not taking a lot of furnishings to make something with a really beautiful design, right? Just flows very well. Lovely nighttime scene. Really matches the architecture that they've been going for with the rest of the building as well. And it definitely gives this place a lot of personality. Okay, so we have a bit like a shrine here with incense. That's actually a clever way of using the tops of some of those wood elf pieces. It's like little incense holders. Okay, more out back. Gorgeous art on the wall. Yeah, I would love to. I've done some contests kind of centered around that before. I'd love to maybe do another contest like this year. I've seen a lot of these more not overly complicated types of paintings, but they really strike me as being really creative and beautiful. So it's just really about the composition on that, right? Okay. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Doing laundry out here. Going fishing, playing games out here. And there's so many furnishings anymore, you just kind of have to think about, like, well, what do you want to do for, like, an art scene? And then what can fill in for that, right? Maybe you'll look up pictures of modern art or whatever you're hoping to try to mimic, or if you're coming up with your own unique design, just kind of maybe sketch it out and then kind of figure out what furnishings work, what colors work, textures work. A bit of a process to it, whatever you can make it work, though. And an amazingly elaborate shrine out here. I love this. Using multiple wells. I think the elsewhere wells have the fancy top to it. Love the red walls here. Those are the... Oh, maybe they're the edges of the beds. Huh, looks good. Okay, good. I love it, I love it. Absolutely stunning. I'm looking pretty. Thank you, thank you. Love the shrine here. Yeah, so Ayalockheart has been just making an amazing home after an amazing home. You know, something very peaceful about this, right? It's kind of interesting because there's a lot of stillness to this, even though all of these furnishings back here are these, like, bells and everything. There's kind of like an implied energy and a loudness to them, if you were to ring them. And maybe the incense just kind of wafting up, just kind of, or the candles flickering, captures a little bit of that energy. No, it's really beautiful. Okay, and I think that might be about it. No, there's a little other few things here. The Japanese archways, I don't recall what their names are, or what they really represent or symbolize, but we do have maybe a couple other things here to kind of tie the place together. Build is absolutely stunning. Yeah, a lot of love went into this. A lot of thought. And you're really building off of the scenery, too. Beautiful mountains of Japan is kind of the vibe of it. Beautiful junipers. Do they have junipers in Japan? They kind of have that. I imagine so. Kind of the... Or cedars. Or cedars? Remind me of bonsai a bit, too. Music in the background also lends itself to the build. Oh, yeah, it's a nice place. Not that it has to be Japan here, but it definitely seems to be where they borrowed a lot of the architectural ideas from. Love the custom roof, using some of these new Deadlands furnishings with the obsidian. Hopping all over. Yeah, very dark roof. Love it, love it. Hackashe lanterns, just very softly lighting up the wainscoted wall. And I believe that will about do it. This is probably my favorite thing here. It's crazy, because it's only like 4 furnishings to make this. The background here is maybe not going to be easy for my tea to poke at. Uh-oh. Poke, poke, poke. May not be able to poke at it. I think it's the back of one of the Daedric platforms. I'm not 100% sure what the black background is. Anyway, yeah, this is Ayalockheart, and dead with the invite here. Thank you again. Torii Gates, okay. Okay, and we'll continue along with our housing hike. 3 more homes to visit today. We're going to go to Spectral Master's Castle the Vampire. Maybe a little bit of a warning. It might be a little spooky. I'd gone to their Castle the Night home the other week. Castle the Vampire. Vampiric Castle. In the Coldharbour Surreal Estate. Very cold place. Very huge castle. Wow. Oh man. Look how big it is. Using a lot of those Harrowstorm windows. Big gate looks intimidating. With a lightning rod in there, flashing every once in a while. Those are added with Deadlands. And we even have like a bit of like a clock tower theme going on. I believe I can see the antiquity chandelier from Grotwood very subtly spinning up there like a clock. That's amazing. Hey, Janguida.
Thank you.
With 6 months.
Woo, 6 months. Moo 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 cow face 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 cow face.
Thank you with the cow faces. I appreciate that. Since when have these cow face things worked in Twitch? Anyway, yeah, about 4 o'clock. Well, let's get up into here. We have the tribunal altars for the spiky parts on this too. A little bit of an owl in our greenhouse there. Well, that's a huge structure. Huge. I like how they modified this a little bit. It's using some of these big Deadlands walls down below, but then they have filled it in with the stone from the Elsewhere platforms. And so it's a little bit of a mismatch, or what word am I going for? Mismatch, a mishmash, a mishmash of different textures, but they really make it a unique design. Okay, I like it. Makes it feel a little bit more sturdy here too, more constructed. They drop so much. Okay, let's get into this intimidating castle. Oh man. Oh, maybe a little treat for me as I walk in here. Oh, I wonder if they knew to put something in here. You can always hide things in the coffers. Maybe this will keep me protected from the vampire residents. Or resident. A skull! Okay, now I'm safe. Okay. I don't feel safe. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of red and black. Nice vampiric colors, right? Colder feel in here, but elegant. Have a couple 100 years to decorate. You start to get picky with your furnishings. I guess so. No. I like how they have the textures layered into the table here. So they have like the Daedric platform, but then they've layered in the wood in the middle. Unique look on that. Oh, you look. There's nobody in here, right? Nope, I'm the only person in here. House guest here. I'll just kind of walk from place to place. Nice kitchen. Seems like this rich wood look. Vampiric and Alinor style. It's probably going to be a bit of a theme here. A little bit of a fancy vampire. Do I go out? Is that going to go outside? Oh, I don't know. There's no fancy decorations this way. Is it more of a dungeon area? Oh, it's leading to something. Huh, there's something caged off down below. I can't quite get to it. Bones and everything. Oh, it's a spooky vibe. I definitely am intrigued by whatever is down there, but I seem to be protected from it for now. So, well... Bones. More bones. Should I be scared? Corpses and not so happy things here in the bedroom. Uh-oh. Seem to have found a beautiful dungeon. Yay. It's a little creepy. It's a little too creepy. Well, oh man. I won't dwell on the specifics, but we have an elaborate dungeon and crematorium. It's more... Let's see. Let's go close that. Close that. A little too spooky. A little too spooky for stream. They have these amazing carcasses and corpses on the luxury vendor a couple times a year. Might want to stock up on those. Some nice bones that drop from like the Witches Festival. All sorts of good things, right? Get out while I can. I know. Seemed like all the devices were full though, so I'll have to try back later. Somebody's on all the equipment. No. Okay, I'll keep exploring through here. Am I outside? Okay, it's only outside. Nice balcony. Go get some fresh air. As fresh as it can be. It's kind of nice that they added this out here. Even have flowing water and everything. This austere feel to it. Trying to leave out there. So many doors. Oh, goodbye. Okay. Oh, going down, going down. I don't know about going down. Ooh, Laurent, looking especially magical. Ooh, fun. So they have the replica Cursed Orb of Meridia set on the red setting and then sunk down into the ground. It gives it a really magical aura presence to it, right? Conjuring something with the books flying around. Okay, so magical library. I go sit here and watch the show. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. I'll watch the books fly around. Knowledge. Okay, we have more of a crypt area down here. But full of energy. Not so cold here. Textures on both sides. Yeah, they're a little different. Oh, I'm down into the creepy place now. Oh yes, we have all the bodies. All the bodies and a very lively tree. Uh-oh. Bodies seem to be rising up from these things. That's a really cool use of the Merkmeyer pedestals there. Antiquities? It's like it's being like conjured up out of it. Kind of like a really odd thing, because it has like this little tiny little blue like glassy texture at the very top, so it kind of looks like a little portal. Huh. Cool. Okay. Details. Good details. A lot of magic involved here. Dark magics. Beautiful purple magics. It's like the beautiful cycle of life here. A bit necromantic here. Vampiric. More death. Spooky stuff. Now, I haven't gone up. I think I've gone to all the side rooms. But I have not gone up yet. Let's go see what's up. More books. What's with vampires and reading? just always seem to have the most elaborate libraries. It's just like a theme. I guess it implies that they're smart and tricky foes to deal with a lot of the time too. I suppose it's They learn everything they can. Infinite time. They have a lot to read. Learn all the things about humanity. Really nice busy lab up here. I like all the things on the table. This is all made in Coldharbour Surreal Estate. Yeah, so this is... Yeah, a really impressive thing about this. We have the whole castle. It's a huge structure, and then it's all decorated room by room by room by room. And so it's all custom, right? So using everything from the floor, knock on the floor, all the way up, has all been added. So it's not like they are just decorating rooms. They constructed the rooms, and then they filled them in too. Yeah, but we have all the lovely Deadlands structural furnishings that were added, and those really make builds like this possible. So it looks amazing, a lot of good texture, good color scheme throughout it. And we just got the Fargrave structural furnishings with the Ascending Tide update. People haven't really had time to really mess around with those too much yet. Really looking forward to see what people do with those. More of like a Redguard sandstone-y look to it. So that'll be fun to watch as those get incorporated into houses as well. More of a study area up here as well. You can see out into the rest of everything because they use the Eleanor greenhouse. Good way to get a lot of windows. Just with one big furnishing. Like how they have like the weird terrariums and everything. Kind of like they're studying all the strange things. And a beautiful bedroom with an augmented bed. They added some sneaky designs with the Craglorn achievement furnishings. That's a cool little touch. I like how the red from the stained glass window is going right onto the bed sheets. Okay. Lovely, lovely. And I think that will maybe be about everything. I think I went to every single room. Maybe backtrack a little bit and just kind of take in all the amazing lighting going on with this place. Let me go back to the very, very beginning, just kind of show from the outside again. Okay, going back to the beginning. So this is the whole structure again. Absolutely stunning. It's like crazy, crazy how ginormous this is. And then going up into that room by room by room. Amazing, amazing. Okay, 2 more houses today. Thank you again, Spectral Master. Scooby-Dooby-Doo is amazing. The Scooby-Doo house. Maybe. I didn't see a hallway with lots of doors that they could all run between, right? Maybe we need that. Okay, next up from Jaxaxo. They have a Velothi Reverie, and it has a kind of a red theme. So maybe also vampiric. Like how they have the gnarled ash flower, I think that's the name. A lot of red here. Some of the reed maces down below as well. Matching the colors. Red and black makes for a good, creepy, not so creepy. I don't know, there's something nice about the pairing of it. Ethereal well here makes it a little ominous. A lot of energy to this place. Great way of using that sweet mother door, kind of sinking that in. Just has a really good texture. Really elaborate. Just using part of it. People have really taken to this portcullis with a metal crisscrossy going on with it. As you can see through it, but it still kind of symbolizes that you can't go through it. It's a little bit more protected that way. Or just makes a great place for vines to hang off of. You know, beautiful, practical, a little intimidating. Okay, up above they have a bit of a treasury. Something special in the Jester's coffer up above? Maybe, maybe? What's their most valuable treasure in the coffer? Ah, fancy skull there. Fun. Custom cabinets and everything, just kind of layering those all in. Bit like a museum vibe, like everything's like on the back of a trophy. Those make good little placards for those to rest on. Oh, I see. It definitely has a vampiric feel to this. Why do we have cushions in the coffin? Cask? Whatever it is. Yeah, a lot of red really tying this together. Spooky energy. Vamp action. Comfy coffins, yeah. Only other thing we need are like wine goblets out. I'll go see. Maybe they have that in the basement. Aha! we have wine. Beautiful. Wine? Question mark? Maybe. They've really broken this up. This is part of the Velothi Reverie, but they kind of made it into a couple rooms. That will go out to a courtyard. I will save that for last. I'll go into the basement first. Okay, going down. Use a lot of the Brotherhood stained glass windows. They just work really well with the red in the center and the heart imagery. Ooh, bubbly lab down in the basement. Darker look to it all. Oh, this is nice. They've used the new stairs. These are Leowan platform. Has a clean look for a laboratory floor. Okay, cool. What did they use for the counter here? Sarian stand. Haven't seen those for a while. It's an old school achievement furnishing from Stonefalls. Works great there, actually, and that blends really well with the platform down below. And with the laboratory, with all the ingredients and everything that we have here, we're maybe growing some of that here. We have creepy plants, all that stuff. Growing and harvesting and refining and then incorporating them into your alchemy. Only drink white wine in the vampire castle. The transmute station down below. I saw they had some coffers and things like that around too, so this could just be like a very, well, whatever you want it to be, really. But it could be just a transmute station, or it could be a source for power or experiments. Kind of given the context of everything. I like their little fountain here. What is this? They have the red salt lamp embedded at the very, very top. Oh, it's a very, very tippy top of the Basin of Loss. Interesting. Normally people would use like the entire thing of it, where it's a pretty tall structure, modifies your vampiric stage, but just using very, very top of it, it's kind of like a cool lantern. If you put a light in the top of it, and it does have some moving water in the top, which is kind of cool. Water in the top. Okay, let's go out into the courtyard. Don't cut yourself shaving. Yeah, I'll try not to. Oh, a little different. Okay, we go from red to blue. Ooh, chilly here. Go test our deeps. Okay, still with a lot of the skulls and skeletons and everything. Okay, maybe this is a source for things. Colder feel. This is more like picked clean bones, right? And everything inside is a little fresher. not completely picked clean yet. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Especially playing around with the colors and everything with that, really making that match really well. Okay, thank you, Jaxaxo. Red-themed Velothi Reverie. And finally, portal. I can go through the portal? I would really doubt it. I'll check for you, because I know the courtyard is bigger than this, but I can't imagine I could go through it. No, okay. just double checking, because the Temple Moon pad doesn't it has collision, so you can't go through it. Anyway, that'd be cool if you could. There are only a couple tricky ways of making portals you can actually go through. Yeah, mini vamp castle. Yeah, it's a little smaller. Well done, well done. Okay, last up from Raghor. They have a Forsaken Stronghold, and maybe won't quite spoil it just yet. This is from a show I'm not very familiar with. Potentially. Does this look... What might it be? We have a big skull. A big skull. Some castle towers by it. Kind of like a gray rock look to it. Okay, they say that it's based off of Castle Grayskull from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, which I'm very not familiar with. Now they call this like a new Grayskull, so they're going to be loosely based off of Castle Grayskull. So I actually had to go look up what the deal with Castle Grayskull was, because like, well, I've heard of that, but I don't know the first thing about it. So apparently, that's where He-Man gets his power. He goes and gets his sword there and lifts it up, and then he has the power, and so certain things here are going to be references. So I don't know, like there's a wolf here and a pup. There were various animals, and I watched some episodes. It predates me a little bit. I'm kind of loosely familiar with it because there's a lot of other pop culture references to He-Man. But maybe if you want to fill me in on any references that you see. Now, my understanding is that for the most part, you only really ever saw the castle from the outside. It's maybe opportune that we came at night because it really lights up here. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Stop lying about my age. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I just turned 21. Yeah, that's right. So maybe we have weapons being forged here. Now, my understanding is that they did show multiple of the rooms inside, though, including where the sword was. So we'll go and check this out. That goes inside the house. There's going to be more down here. Ooh, down below we have something special down below. Somebody special here. Not so sure who. That's using a lot of those sarcophagus lids to make a cool room. Yeah, ability to set time and day. Yeah, I wish. Maybe High Isle will have that. So like my number one ask is being able to set time of day. It would help a lot with tours like this. Okay, going inside. So Castle Grayskull is up and attacked by Skeletor. Is this a deal? I briefly skimmed through the Wikipedia where there's supposed to be secrets inside that will help whoever become the Masters of the Universe. Looks like a big anchor here. That's cool. He-Man is more relevant to the over 40 crowd. See, there gotta be some people that had watched it. This must be the sword. This must be the sword then, right? We'll go with that. Trinmech. Trinmech would be proud. Or something. Oh, there's so many skulls here. It's a cool use of all the necromantic spires from the luxury vendor. Nobody wants to admit in Twitch chat that they watched it. That's fine, that's fine. Fill me in on references. Maybe people on the YouTube VOD can put references down below. Like, is this supposed to be somebody special? Maybe. Maybe. They have a bit of a laboratory up here. Okay, and going out to the balcony. Oh, this is cool. Oh, a lot of stuff going on up at the top. Now, I saw that on the wiki that they had like an orb of power, and that was what was kind of hidden within the Captain Grayskull. So that must be kind of implied here. Maybe. Watched a few episodes, but I don't get the vibe. Too young for it. Okay. I think the kind of regardless if you'd seen it or not, right? The cool thing about this is, well, oh, can I get out? It's just the look of it's really awesome in any case. Even without the references. Cool castle with a huge skull that you walk into. It's really awesome. Okay. And that'll do it for this week's housing hike. So we saw lots of different types of houses. I'll quickly thank everybody and then continue through. And then we'll wrap up and we'll do some giveaways for Twitch chat and everything. Okay, so thank you everybody. We started with... Oh, that's not right. We started with Rubitete's, the Grymharth's Woe with the Cat Café. That was super fun. We went to Dead's Japanese-inspired home with a beautiful art, and that was by Ayalockheart, and with the shrines and everything. Really, really creative and beautiful. Spectral Master had the Coldharbour Surreal Estate with Castle the Vampire, huge structure in the Coldharbour Surreal Estate. We went to Jaxaxo's Velothi Reverie with the red theme, and then we ended up here in Raghor's Forsaken Stronghold with Castle Grayskull inspired build. So really fun, totally different takes on doing houses. A lot of creativity on these, using furnishings in ways that you might not normally think of, and just really, really fun. And so kind of thinking about housing differently, thinking of it as this kind of artistic expression, and you can have a lot of fun with it. So I'll get pictures of these houses, put them on my website. SpicyEconomics.com has thousands of pictures of ESO housing. If you want to get some inspiration, you always check that out. Or check out my Twitch or other resources, my Twitter or everything. Okay, so have fun with housing, have fun with ESO, and stay spicy. Moo.